For us, I think the right decision was not made. I think us as a club met all the UEFA protocols and did everything we had to do. I think the problem all starts arising by them not having the proper test done prior to their departure from Kosovo, which obviously then we later find out which they had some contamination within the squad. And just through that point, I think the game should have been awarded to us there and then.
Well, on Saturday, you're going to be facing an unknown quantity because, of course, UEFA have ruled that all the FC Prishtina players that were in Gibraltar earlier on this week will not be allowed to return. So the team is now looking to loan players from various other teams. You don't know who's going to be coming on Saturday. So what sort of risk does that place on your team and what sort of disadvantage?
Well, for us, it's a major disadvantage, obviously, because we don't know the players we're going to play. We know through social media more or less who are the players that have been selected. They are picking players from different clubs around the Kosovo League. So obviously all this being aided and abetted by the Kosovo FA, who are allowing more numbers of loanee players to be moving from one team to another than really they should be. It's a difficult scenario for us, but as we speak, we are trying to gather as much information as we can on those players who allegedly will be coming to Gibraltar.
Well, when do you think you might find out?
I mean, through social media, you know, Ros, there have been some names being flattered about. We are trying to verify those names. But as I tell you now, as we speak, we are still trying to gather maybe the full list of those players who will be travelling to Gibraltar.
FC Pristina said that they would all get retested the minute they got back to Kosovo. They posted it on their Facebook page, but haven't seen any evidence of their results locally. Have you heard anything?
I mean, when they left, one of the first thing they posted on their Twitter page was that they were going to get tested as soon as they get back. I mean, they have been posting a lot of stuff on their web pages, but we still haven't heard anything about those tests. And to date, I could not tell you if those tests have been done, and if they have been done, what have been the results on them.
Well, the new fixture is now going to take place 5 days later than planned. So how's that going to impact your next match?
Well, it could have a massive impact. Obviously, we still need to play and get through. But obviously, if we do play and get through, and hopefully St. Joseph's do get through tonight, then we'll have to sit down with UEFA and see when we could play our next game. Because originally it was scheduled for next Tuesday. But obviously, because of the time frame where the game has been put forward, a new date might need to be found to be able to play this game. Obviously, all this will happen if we do get through.
Is Lincoln planning on any kind of official complaint with UEFA because of the events that have unfolded this week?
We have our legal team at this moment in time having a look at it, and I wouldn't like to comment any further until we have more information on the matter.
What sort of support has the team had from either the government or the Civil Contingencies Office throughout this whole episode?
From all of us here at Lincoln, I would like to personally thank all of them for allowing us to be able to play the game this Saturday.